Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Tar Heels offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
See, they on some bullcrap. One run and we hurt. Just don't understand.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Don't understand.
Quarterback drops back.
I hit R1.
It's a sack for the
I hit R1 3 times.
That's exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks.
Oh, they be cheating, dude.
By getting after that quarterback.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35.
Literally hit R1 3 times. He wouldn't throw it.
More than enough to pick up a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They stop him at the 47, but that's...
Dude, I was past the line of scrimmage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Ooh, that was a good force play.
Over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good force play.
Good job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being...
Ooh, they overloaded. Overloaded.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The short completion of the tight end.
We'll take 4. We'll take 4.
Not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Ooh, I thought he got so good.
And the drive keeps going.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Take 4.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him just
Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it.
Backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This quarterback on fire today. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So NC State's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds his man. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
But the offense here dialing up a good zone here. Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Wow.
Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Bringing pressure. Couldn't find
That's intentional grounding. It's in between the hashes.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the runner takes off to his right. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's got his man open downfield.
He's wide open, too.
Tackle made after a big gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. He shreds the tackle. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here.
He literally stood there, literally gets into the backfield and just stands and watches the running back.
They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond.
That's not a misfire. That's a computer.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the
Bull
28.
crap, man.
Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play.
He don't bail. Let's do that.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion.
He bailed.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game.
So I understand how you
This
run out of
defense
bounds
better
and
get their
still
arms
run
around
the
this
ball.
receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's a shotgun run call. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Take it.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
We had a big running back.
2nd down after that
Ground
run.
and
Previous
pound.
play. Hands off to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Get up in there.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he pulls in the catch.
I cannot believe he caught
Sets
that.
up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Oh,
And the Tar
they
Heels
just
will
dropped
line
those.
up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How are you already almost hurt?
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, becomes up short. Now we're looking at 3rd and goal where the defense is digging in, the offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here.
Got him.
Touchdown, North Carolina. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Ooh, that kick.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
3 people.
At the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That was me.
A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. NC State has moved into the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Why do you stay so deep in the end zone?
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown.
Freaking see the handoff.
And he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Where are you going?
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. Physical running, fights off the defender. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on the defender.
That supposed to be in the game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Come on.
They'll run it to the right side.
I'll take it.
That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space. making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The pocket breaking down. No connection there. The pass is.
I knew they weren't going to let me get that off when I hiked the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain.
Come on, man. Like, that's the computer, man.
That's the 20.
There's no way that happens.
All the way at the 6-yard line puts him in great scoring position. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great.
I don't even know what to say.
Man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill.
Of course there was a blitz. Yeah, we understand that.
Blitz here by the defense coordinator, and you're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Toss it to the back, running left. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays.
No, it's been very predictable.
He'll return it from inside the 5.
It's breaking tackles that they shouldn't break. They literally been on the field in 45 seconds.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down. In the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10.
They did that on purpose. It's man coverage. Why is computer
At the 10
cannot beat the computer?
North Carolina State will take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been
literally every freaking touchdown they had under freaking 60 seconds.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Long play.
He'll hand it off. But a quick stop by the defense. He just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Buying time. Moving to his left. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, UNC. This offense cannot be stopped. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker
actually do something.
Just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his target. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Here's the 2nd down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught.
Cannot stop the receiver.
No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT is good, so they lead the shootout now 35-31. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the North defense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's escaping the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Breaking free at the 35.
Look how he engaged and disengaged immediately.
The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, if you're not open on
first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing.
Of course, he wouldn't let me get that off.
Complete, even on
That'd
a
be too much like right.
pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Inside the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking for his big tight end.
Come on, man. I throw that pass 100 times.
You had the coverage.
I didn't even freaking...
Receiver runs a really good route.
That's the computer, dude. Like, I can't beat that. I can't beat the computer.
I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
I didn't freaking miss it. He overthrew it on purpose.
Here now a long way to go to convert this third down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the sack is made. It's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action.
Did not miss that.
To continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket.
Throw the ball.
Complete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. Here comes the NC State offense back out of the field now. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays?
Let's see what perfect play they're going to have now.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
There it is. I knew it.
He's got an open man downfield.
Let everybody clear. Perfect play.
Tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Play action here on first down.
That's my fault.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Fights through a tackle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
NC State now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the throw on the offense back out onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards and back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Let's go on the move.
Oh, my God. I did that on purpose. They moved him away from the ball. That's the crap I'm talking about.
But this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it.
That is a straight-up computer.
One of your receivers that can make a play for you.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally.
Yeah,
they can create some vertical seams in this
dude.
offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the...
It's a deep throw down the right sideline.
Overthrew him on purpose.
Third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Get rid of it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Should be a touchdown. Oh, overthrown.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's not too much. That's the computer making me do too much.
Here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job.
I ran out of bounds and the clock is running.
Game, you got to pick it up.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Now the try for the two-point conversion.
Oh, it's wrong play, wrong play, wrong play, wrong play.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
About this defense, that is called team pursuit.
It's almost over.
To this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Of course, perfect pass. What do you know?
Downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
Oh, dude.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
Look at that. Perfect blocks.
After a solid game,
no, baby.
More than enough to pick up a first down. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a
that should have been a fumble. Yeah, what, baby?
He just came flying. He can delay the lumber immediately.
I mean, I can see you, but I can't see.
I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
A little bit.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Look at that.
And brought down at the line with that
big
defensive tackle.
They gave him a yard on that, and he fought off a defender.
The important play right here.
Oh, baby.
4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Nothing I can do about that. That's the computer.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Ready?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seems to be off between the quarterback and receiver.
Where'd you learn from that?
Yes,
not loud.
It's on some TV show, I know. Look how he threw that. It wouldn't lead him.
And the Tar Heels also to the line to run the hurry-up offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the
Whatever show you watching right now.
Yeah,
play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create
What
outside the pocket now. Catch made
I've asked you 2 weekends in a row to go to that meeting.
See if they can convert the point after.
Now, you keep waiting on Brielle.
Yeah, it's up and good. They get a little bit closer.
And I said I'd go with just
The
you.
kickoff team now set to move this one away.
But what if she don't want to come?
What if she does want to come?
Then she can come.
What if
And
Kenny
he'll
wants
lead the
to come?
kickoff
She's
right
even
there
home.
to start
Then
with
she can come
25.
too.
What if Mommy wants to come?
Here
Yes,
comes
she can
Wolfpack
come too.
offense back out
What
on the
if
field.
you want to
Cruising
come?
possession here. This
I
game
want
just
to.
got tighter.
What if Savannah wants to
Final
come?
quarter. What will the play
What
calling
if Savannah
possibly
wants
be?
to come?
And now
She
it's the
can't come.
defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy.
You
Just work
did
up the middle,
something.
trust that offensive line, and this running back
100%.
just keep working that clock.
And now the running back's got it again. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
No.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve
See,
as much
Bruce?
clock as possible
Well,
for
these
their
are
offense.
my pushing
Play do I need, Braylon?
I know.
That game sets up a third down
The
play.
ball, and you see they're about to throw. Lost the person, and if they
Play action
don't
fake,
throw,
looking
run
to
to
throw.
them.
Perfect play, as usual.
Not much
Wait,
after
what,
the
Mom?
catch, but it is good enough for a
No,
first down.
the computer, they always get the perfect
Defense
play.
calls timeout here.
Literally,
Trying to
nobody
organize
punted.
and preserve as much clock as possible. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
The ball and block the
Obviously, a
person that they're
high-scoring
throwing
game,
it
but
to
they
them.
just
And
couldn't
then
match the other
if
guys
they don't,
score for score,
if
and they
they
come
don't
up short.
throw it,
Yeah, Chris, I
then
think we
they're
knew
gonna
coming
try
into
to
this
throw
one
it
there'd
to
be a lot
another
of points
person.
scored. It would
Well,
likely
one
be
of your teammates get it on, and then if they don't throw it, then just tackle them.
Computer won't let me tackle him.
And we'll see.
I know, right?
Then you have then